So the tournament is up on Chatfield here in Colorado near Denver. I'll get it out of the way. I got 8th out of 14. And it kind of has me thinking about how I go about approaching tournaments. I had a game plan for this tournament to go to the dam, catch 5 smallmouth, and then go to a different part of the lake and search for largemouth after that. My reasoning for that was because in the past clubs I've been in, it's club level fishing. So if you bring in a limit every time, you might do pretty good. This club that I'm in now it's not like that. We had 14 people. I think 11 or 12 brought in 5 fish limits. So going for just a limit isn't going to cut it anymore. And I knew that going in. I knew that months ago. It just never, I don't know. It didn't click like this before. So my game plan, while I think it was okay, was just, a little misguided. So the thing is, if I zeroed and got 8th, the feeling is just about the same as with the game plan I had of catching 5 fish and getting 8th. I didn't go for it where I knew it would be one from, and it was one from back in the brush in the upper part of the lake fishing for largemouth. And I went to the dam first thing. It was kind of a tough day of fishing for everybody, but I eventually got my 5. And then I can't tell you why, but I talked myself out of going to the other part of the lake. Now it's a huge no wake to get back there, so it probably eats up 20 minutes to idle back there, 20 minutes to idle out of there. But I talked myself out of it. So I finished that tournament with 5 little smallmouth and never had a shot at winning. There was no winning fish outside of that area. And I made a video saying I knew that before I went out there. And I talked myself out of it mid-tournament. So I would feel better getting last place, going for the win, which in a sense, I thought I was doing that, but I just had the wrong way of going about it. So going for the win, going where the bigger fish are, and going there first, not trying to fill a limit and then going for your kicker. Go for your kickers at 6 a.m. when it's more often they're likely to get caught, in the morning time, when the weather is just right, whatever the case is. So going for those fish, really attacking that win and giving yourself a shot rather than doing what I did this weekend. And it's pretty frustrating knowing that I kind of took that chance away from myself for getting that win. So, or getting, top 5 up there. So I'm going to have a different approach going forward, and kind of I'm going to have to force myself to stick to it, because I have a habit of changing my game plan as I'm fishing, which you need some, right? You need some of that. You have to get out there on the day of, evaluate what's going on, kind of find out what's working best. So by no means am I going to force myself to change a game plan that I'm finding out is working out differently. But it's like I said, it's a little frustrating knowing that I had a game plan that didn't set me up for a shot at winning. Like no shot at winning. And I knew it before I did it. But so that's how it goes, though. Luckily, it's club level stuff and doesn't cost me an arm and a leg aside from the whole hobby itself, like you guys know. So we'll have a different approach going forward. And we got one more tournament here in Colorado before we move out. So that'll be my chance to prove it to myself whether I kind of accepted that mindset or not. And I'll let you guys know as I prepare for that one coming up next week. So thanks for watching. See ya.